Podcast. Sorry, guys, I sneezed and accidentally said podcast. Speaking of podcast, Gus and I have one, and 2 episodes are out already, one with NakeyJakey and one with Drew Gooden. So, go to the channel, please, and support it, and watch it and listen to it. We're working on the other platforms. We're working on iTunes. We're working on Spotify. It'll happen. Please stop tweeting at me. Not in general, but about those things. Also, this video is sponsored by NordVPN, and we will hear more about them later. Before we get started with the meat of the show, I think it's important to talk about why we're talking about Jake Paul again. Jake and there's an airplane. Jake and Logan Paul are very controversial celebrities, and I think most controversial celebrities follow this cycle of being forgiven and fucking up, and I don't think that anybody does it better than them. That cycle starts with the fuck up. That's when they do something really bad and everyone pays attention to them.
The recent stunt involved tossing furniture into an empty pool and setting the pile on fire.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
That's just an appraisal. Keep him if you want. Look stupid. See if I give a fuck.
Now with that said, buckle the fuck up, because you're never gonna see a video like this again.
After that comes the forgiveness period. That's when everyone who hates them stops paying attention, and everyone who loves them tends to forgive them and start watching them again.
Like I said, I made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize.
I feel bad. I feel a lot of regret. I feel I haven't been myself the past week, and it's not okay. So the first thing I want to say is I'm sorry.
Oh, Jake. I take it back. I take it all back. Everything I said. After that is what I call the small fuck up. They do something that makes people pay attention to them, but it's not as bad as what the first original fuck up was. So we talk about them for like a day or two, and then they're back to the forgiveness period. The problem with the forgiveness period is it can never last forever because people like the Paul brothers have something in them, maybe genetically, or it's like an organ that just makes them fuck up and do stupid shit constantly. So then they fuck up again. Big surprise. And we all get mad and we restart the cycle. So I think it's important to recognize that we're in a forgiveness period right now. It might be a good sign, it might be a bad sign that a lot of us are able to actually feel some sympathy or even maybe root for them in this boxing match because we're human beings, but also the human in us is making us root for shitty people. So I don't know. You know, we're just sharing our opinion. So let's get to the show. Welcome to my new show. I didn't have a title for it yet, but I do have a guest. So we're gonna bring in the guest. I'm really excited. Guest commentary videos is my new thing. So come on in.
Hey buddy, let's go again. Got my beer here. Let's look at some crazy stuff, dude. Let's react to it, man.
You weren't the guest, dude. I had a guest planned. You knew about this.
What? No, I live here with you. We have to.
Yeah, I know. Our guest is staying with us, and I said, we're doing it. You were on before as the guest, so now I have a new guest. It's my new show where I have new, different guests, and not you. So
I think at this point it'd be embarrassing if I left. I should probably just stick around. Probably.
It's not a far walk back to your room.
We got the hallway in there, so.
Hallway's not that long. I think that it would be best and less awkward if you maybe just moseyed on out of here. Is that what you say in your small town shit? You mosey on out?
No.
In the suburbs, you just kind of say, like, get the fuck out, Gus. Get the fuck out of here. You're not my guest. And I don't go. Leave. Bye. Go.
Okay, well, thanks for having me.
Nope, I didn't have you. I want everybody to thank Gus for leaving. Not for being here, but for leaving. Sorry. Nope. Keep that here. I will drink that for sure. Is the last one?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to do the video. You just pop over to Ralph's, get some more.
This one.
No. You just pop over to Ralph's, get some more, refill the fridge, because we're filming and we're doing this. And you're free. You got nothing. Your schedule's pretty clear. So pop on over to Ralph's and get more beer, please. Thank you. Thanks, Gus.
Be sure to like.
Thanks. Nope. Thank you, Gus. NakeyJakey. It's me. It's NakeyJakey, everybody. We're here, and you know who's not here? Gus. And that's how I planned it, and that's how it should be.
We're here. We're beer. Get used to it.
Yeah, that was good.
Maybe
that was
don't
good.
make
You're doing good.
like that.
You're doing good.
I'm nervous. I'm trying it. I'm trying the commentary. I'm trying it. Oh.
You do own my sweatshirt, so.
Is that better now?
On camera, it's better. It did hurt a little bit.
I gotta show it.
Yes, we're talking about the KSI Logan Paul and Jake Paul fight. and Eddy. We want to talk about it.
It was fun.
It was fun.
I genuinely had fun watching this.
But the thing is, like, when we talk about this, it does help them in a way for sure. Mm-hmm. But I really want to talk about it, so we're going to do that. But that's what these are for, to get us through it.
Coming in a viewing party, one of the first things we saw was this, which
Scares.
I'm sure you'll edit it so people can see. Was this Raka? I still can't.
Raka.
Presenting John Scares.
Scarce's walk.
It's like his forward momentum is propelled by his arms. It's like, okay, incoming, John Scarce, and then they cut to where the door should be, and there's just a tree.
There's a tree.
And he walks out from behind it.
What's up, guys? Scarce here, about to box.
And now, set to make his way to the ring, presenting Michael the Rocker Filippo. Working that crowd.
There he is, bowling it in.
Immediately, it's like, I can't even explain everything it is, because on paper, it's like, okay, they're both already there. They're standing.
They're similar heights. They're similar
Scarce
weights.
is kind of just like NPC, doesn't know what he's doing. This guy is like, okay.
Yeah, he's ready to fight. He looks like he's fought before. And just, visuals alone, this dude's athletic.
Maybe, I mean, who's to say that Scarce, if it was wrestling or some other sport,
That's
he could have
true.
kicked his
But
ass.
boxing
I don't know what Scarce is
specifically.
capable
Yeah.
of, but as far as boxing
we have
goes,
no idea what Scarce is capable of.
Scarce's fans defending him.
Scarce did lose, but you have no idea what he's capable of.
Good answers from Rocker, and he's going straight ahead. He's swinging. He's going to try and finish this in the first round.
The thing is, this is where I give it completely to Scarce. Is like, Scarce, we're not going to show all of it. Scarce gets the shit kicked out of him. But Scarce did not get knocked out in, what was it, 4 rounds for the, no, 3 rounds. So
Yeah,
he
he
lasted 3 rounds
got
in the ring with
punched.
somebody who was relentlessly hitting him in the face. He lost
Only
100
going
pounds.
for face shots.
Like, genuinely, that's what he was doing. There were, like, no body shots in that entire
No.
fight. Good for fucking Waka Flocka. He trained.
Shaka did good.
He trained, he won, and good for him. But, like, Scarce is a true American hero. What we meant by you have no idea what he's capable of is you have no idea how much he can touch your heart. So Jake goes to walk out. You guys know that I love those guys, and I desperately want to be a part of the Low Gang. I desperately want to be a Jake Pauler, and they won't let me in because I made those videos against them. Jake, if you're watching this, let me in. Congrats on the win, dude. Jake, I would love to polish your championship belt. If anything, if you let me be a Jake Pauler.
Beat me with the belt.
I'm sorry for saying that you preyed on kids to make money off of merch. I'm sorry that I shit on your brother a ton. I'm so fucking sorry, dude. You're so cool.
First impression, we're watching this. Memes, goofs aside. Fuck Jake Paul. Logan Paul has done more damage, but Jake Paul is the one that when I see him, it's like a very visceral, like, I want to hit him.
Jake, it's not even that he's like evil. It's just Jake is so dumb that like there's nothing going on there.
Right. That being said, I just wanted to say that like Jake Paul, fuck him. Only reason I want to bring that up, I'm sure you would have too, is because his fit walking out onto the boxing match. I love a showman. I love masks.
Somebody put a lot of work into that robe and that entire outfit, and then he was like, I want to walk out with 2 11-year-old twins. Yeah. I thought when Mayweather walked out with Bieber...
He had me here.
And then I'm right back down.
And then it's like...
I don't want to be too controversial, but whenever a kid's around...
It's like...
Nowhere near.
Snail out.
Nope. I just felt the need...
Just on record.
Just to put it... Let's not read into this at all. I just want to put it out there, guys. The mask is cool because you don't have to see Jake's face immediately.
Take Jake out of it. That's dope.
Yeah,
I
especially
think that's
like if Jake Paul was somebody that I liked, I would still be talking about that whole outfit today.
I'd be
It's
here.
been- So he's walking out for like 50 seconds, and the kids aren't rapping. And then they just start, and they're exactly
they just go forward.
they're like
do something. Jake's into it though,
and it kind of humanized him a little bit to like raise these kids up while they're doing it. The weird thing is, both of the Paul brothers weren't the loud, obnoxious ones in the entire thing. It's fine if you're a KSI or Deji fan. I don't really know much about them at all.
Leave their stage! Leave their stage! Yeah! Fuck you, Logan! All right.
How you feeling, bro?
Is that lip quivering?
Hey.
Is that lip? How's that lip?
Hey, I would
How's
love
that
to
lip?
sit here and answer your questions.
All right,
I feel
fair.
like KSI addressed everything.
All right, JJ.
London, I'm out.
Just-
I'll see you August 25th.
It's weird to have the Paul brothers in a situation be the more reserved and almost respectful people, which I hate that I'm saying.
No,
completely.
It's super. That like Logan also has the same get up in black.
Yeah.
That I hate that I'm like weirdly, damn, that outfit is sweet.
Yeah.
That mask is sweet. They're not being obnoxious during this fight.
Yeah.
Like I hated the fact that there were moments where I kind of wanted them to win.
A little
and then
bit.
I'd be like, no.
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Logan made me think of like the Russian in Rocky, which is a big compliment, and I hate that. But he like everything, like the technique was there. He's a fucking tank.
Yeah.
And he was just like landing those long
And
ass
then
arm
after,
shots.
after these press conferences of like KSI really shitting on him, again, I shit on him all the time because I think he damages the platform. I think he
both
damages
fuck
kids.
shits. Maybe it's just the person in me that's like, that's brave of him to get jacked as shit and get in that ring
Yeah.
and actually train to box and
Well,
do it. But
yeah, I think one of the
God,
things
I
too is
hate
like,
that though, because fuck the Pauls.
It's fuck the Pauls, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's why we have to talk about this. Everybody I know watched it, even if they hate the Paul brothers, and not only for the sole fact of watching them get the shit beat out of them. To all boxing, there's a theater to it, and they nailed it, dude. So pretty much all of the talk of the boxing match is blown over by now, and people are finding themselves respecting the Paul brothers more than they thought they would. And I think it's human nature to want to forgive somebody after a long time of them being put down. But the Paul brothers don't make one mistake. They continue to fuck up constantly. These mistakes are also broadcast to millions of children that love them. And especially after watching Nerd City's video on Jake Paul, which I highly recommend, I think the final verdict is that we can't give in to forgiving these guys. Like I've said in old videos, we're not their audience, so we can't directly stop watching them and stop supporting them. But a lot of us know children that do watch it, whether it's your own children or nieces and nephews or your friends' kids. Make sure their parents are informed on how shitty the Paul brothers are. Also, go subscribe to NakeyJakey. And also Gus, please. They're my friends and they're funny and they have good channels. Now y'all mind if I pay the bills real quick? We should call this the money closet, because whenever I'm in here, I'm making money. I just realized there were clean clothes down there. And now I'm gonna have to rewash them because I put dirty towels on top. Anyways, thanks NordVPN for sponsoring this video. If you go to nordvpn.com/Eddy Burback, you will get 66% off a 2-year plan. That's $3.99 a month. Do you know how much 66% is? It's more than half. It's more than half, for sure. That's true. Guys, if you don't know what NordVPN is, let me make a really stupid analogy for it. So here is everything you search on the internet. And here are all those companies like Facebook and Google who sell it to just like anybody who wants it. NordVPN is this shoe for some reason. And that shoe has military grade encryption. Have you ever had anything military grade in your life? One of my best friends, Paul, is actually in the military. So I do have a military grade friend. But other than that, this is the first thing. So all your info goes to here. It's super protected and it makes this undetectable to everyone else. Internet history, gone. Thing of the past. Nothing else to worry about. Okay, I know you're searching, Kyle. It can also access servers from like a bunch of countries. This many countries. So you can go on their internet and just see what's up, I guess. Also, NordVPN is the only VPN to get a perfect score on PC Mac. And I know what that means. I do know that perfect is better than a bad score. So that's good job, guys. They even have an app for it so you can use those browsers on your phone for Android and iOS. They let me try it out, and I'm an idiot, and I figured it out. So you could definitely do it, because you're smarter than this guy. So again, it's nordvpn.com/Eddy Burback for 66% off a 2-year plan. Thanks, Nord. Thanks for the sponsorship. Thank you, Nord. Thank you, Helen, Carrie, Business Vulture, Gen Z, Julia, Bernard, Damien, Gabrielle, Child of Burback, Cheeseburger Jim, Amber, Casey, Aurora, Danny, Kimberly, Alexa, Gus's Johnson, Alyssa, Noah, Reese, Jake, Amanda, Ashley, Jesse, Dave, and Janet. Thank you guys so much.